from you. Um, Sorry to disappear. Got to put my face mask on. Just received this as a gift from a friend. God, this makes it difficult to read. Hello, Laura. Ed, yes. Biggest fear these days that one day we won't show up. Boy, I was so feeling down the last couple of days that I've really considered not showing up, but I have showed up because because this makes me always these things. Who is into these? This always makes me feel a bit better doing the show, and so I'm here. But yes, Belinda is not here, but she plans to be here. I spoke with her. She's in the house, so she is getting ready. I was just reading Ed about Botswana. There's been some elephants dying in Botswana. I didn't get through the whole article, so I was going to report on that today, but all I can tell you right now is there's been some mysterious elephant deaths. Over 400 elephants have died in Botswana, and I haven't figured out the whole thing about what's going on. Yes, Jen. Well, it's touching that that's your fear and Ed's fear. Ed and Jen's biggest fear is that they'll be here one day and we won't be here.
Oh.
And I did say I had slightly been considering that, not as a realistic thing that I might do, not show up, but as a sort of a angry, depressed, desperate thing that I'm glad that I haven't done, along with all the other angry, depressing things that I don't do.
Right.
So
he's
could
pretty
you sit up
dedicated
just a little bit? Thank you.
to showing up for you guys. Though I have to say, the last
Yeah.
couple of days we've been having
It's
a bit
not
of a...
easy, is it?
No,
It's
it's
not
been a
easy.
bit hard.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah,
yell at
that's-
ourselves from
that's
behind.
traditional,
That's
isn't it?
great.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
where
Get in behind. Do
what would you be
yelling.
if you were? I've already had this on, but I thought I'd just put it on again. What do you
Oh
think?
my god.
It's so fogged.
Oh.
It's so. Can you see? I don't know
Oh,
if
I
there's
thought they
maybe a
were-
coating on it, or maybe I've got to give it a wash. But yeah, I feel like I'm looking at you from
Oh, for
underneath
Vaseline.
some
Put
kind
some
of
Vaseline on
cataract
you.
or
Yeah.
something.
Do I look
Or
good
maybe there's
through
a
the Vaseline?
protective thing that. Oh, there. It looks like
Yeah.
there's something that's got to get peeled off of it.
Yeah, but maybe keep that on for...
Oh, for later when I really have to go out in the contaminated zone where I'm. I don't think I'm going to be needing.
I wish I was looking for an accessory. I was thinking I could, but
Oh.
then I couldn't quite get it together.
This is.
I put my
in
jean
light of-
jacket on with the really, really long arms.
In light of
instead
the-
he wants
so
me to,
I feel like-
chop them off or... No, oh, that's... Oh,
I mean, when you
that's
combine, I feel
Yeah,
like
put
this
it all on.
and then
Right, it's out.
the chin mask. This is a look. I haven't seen this full look yet, but this is what I'm waiting for because I do see a lot of this. I see a lot of that.
This is so sexy. Oh, your mask is
It's pretty
purple
nice,
on the
isn't
other
it?
side.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
your
this is a
mum
mask
went
that my
all out.
mother made.
Yeah, can you see it's got little aliens on
She
it?
so loves me. Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
that nice?
She
a lot
loves.
of
Yeah,
little
we've got
aliens.
a lot of Pauline Johansson lovely masks.
Oh,
I've got quite a few masks now. When I think about it, actually, I've got a couple of your mums.
oh, Darren says he can't stick around because he's got to pay his taxes. Well, that's ridiculous.
Oh, that's nonsense. Just put that off for half an hour. Come on, Darren. Where's your staying power?
Yeah.
King Cheeto salary. Oh my God, that guy.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't really feel like the wheels are falling off that one. I mean, that is just it. Yeah, the Supreme Court. There's been a lot of hand slapping. Well, actually, more than hand slapping this week. For the
Yeah.
Supreme
Well, I don't.
Court.
I don't.
Yeah, his court, all his, conservative justices. Ah.
Yeah. Well.
Well, Jake, God, you've really taken it up a
Oh,
notch.
Belinda. Or should I call you Nancy? Yeah, I feel like this is pretty good,
Yeah.
don't you? I mean, this is really good. You walk around the neighborhood like this, and people are like, "Hey, can I help you?"
Yeah, there's a special
You
man.
look like you need some directions, and
There's a
I go,
special man out on the
"Yes,
streets.
I do need some directions." I'll tell you.
Well,
I
what's
can just
funny
go right
is
down like
we
that.
got given these face shields by our friend Annie, and
Oh,
Annie
man.
is very stylish, but she did not go for this. Maybe you can't get a stylish face shield. I mean, my friend
I don't think
Skylar
they're-
sent me a picture of her in her hazmat suit with her. First of all, it was with her hazmat suit with her big glamorous, Noni-esque. Her mum's name was Novella, and they called her Noni. Her big, really sophisticated, glamorous Noni-esque glasses, and then she did it the second one with her face shield on, and she said she looks like some kind of crazy. Skylar, are you watching today? Look, I don't know. I suppose you are like a 2020 nun, some kind of kooky nun. You want to take my temperature, or you want me to try and get through the mask and take yours?
Why don't you take your own temperature?
Yeah. Go like that. Do sideways.
Yeah.
This is.
Like that, going straight back.
Yeah, and then go sideways. Show them. Yeah, wear it as a headband.
Is that a good one?
I can hardly let you out on the streets. I mean, you'll come home with a new wife.
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
you're not supposed to have it touched.
I'll do whatever I want. You are hot
Ramon
today.
says the president's former lawyer was sent back to prison, and he thinks it was for violating a restraining order when he started riding his bike slowly past the White House every morning, shouting, "I want my $130,000 back." Well,
which lawyer was that one?
Oh, all of them, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to take my own temperature because I think you are unreliable today. Look at me. Oh, no, that can't be
what
me.
Do you got?
96.8. It was going through a bit of hair.
I don't know about that.
No, that was... No, you're 97.5.
97.5.
Okay. Is this an owner-operator?
97.8. That's where you're at.
That's cool for me. Well, I'm not feeling my usual... I mean, I'm feeling okay. I just,
Ed says he's seen a lot of people in his area.
Because you just would not stop scratching your ass. Oh, it says, yeah. He feels like you've got a dog cone on.
Oh, I do love to scratch my eyes.
He says...
Well, not scratch them.
Yeah, he says ass, actually, darling, not eyes.
Ed says in his area, a lot of couples are walking around. The woman's wearing the mask and the guy isn't. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? I was looking at that thing in the paper from several months back where lockdown was so fun and new and novel, and there was this couple sort of walking around the neighbourhood with their drinks at 6 o'clock at night, and she had a nice little dress on like she was going to a cocktail party.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we ever had drinking walks in our neighbourhood, did we?
Boozy walk?
No, we have coffee.
Oh, maybe going on. Maybe going on now.
Okay,
maybe
I'm going to put my legs
you want to
on
put your
you
leg
or
on
do
me?
something. I don't know what I want to do. I'd like to. Where's the fun meter?
We're doing pretty good on the fun meter right now.
Wow, that's because you've got. You put a
say.
costume on and you just really bounce up
Once
how
you
you
get
feel,
a costume
right?
on, yeah, it takes you up a notch.
I know. I had thought about a
instead
hat.
of down a notch. I have to admit, I'm ill prepared. I didn't even read enough about the elephants. There's elephants dying in Botswana. Do you know about this? 400 elephants.
I know. It's ghastly. I hope they haven't been poisoned so people can hack off their tusks. I actually have to say, being the environmentalist that I am, but sometimes the stuff with animals, it's, I mean, I'm very concerned about biodiversity loss, but I sometimes find when it, the animal thing, I can't bear to read it. I mean, I've written about elephants and about, poaching, and I've seen documentaries, but I couldn't even read the elephant story. It was, oh my God, that story that our friend Mark Thompson sent me last night. Oh my, that was a tough. I should not have read it right before because it was a sort of a bleak forecast. It was a very bad thing to read right before bed. I'm not going to go into details now, though.
See, Robinson says it is a very safe way to wear the mask and shield like a lunatic. Yes, I feel like this sends...
Yeah, no one will come near him.
This sends a message to people that I feel like a lot... You just back the F up.
Yeah, I'm feeling invincible. Yeah. I've got my face shield going completely the wrong direction. I've got my mask underneath my whole God's breathing apparatus that I got given. Look out world.
I've got to drive up to the Bay Area where I'm doing a corporate event. It's a remote event, but they're doing it, they're broadcasting it from a studio where everyone, all the presenters are going to be in the same place, but they'll have then a background studio. So I'll be socially distanced from the other 3 people who are presenting. But I've got to drive up the 5 to get there, which is the freeway in California from LA to San Francisco. And I've heard that once you're in the middle of California, there's all masks are off, all bets are off. So I'm just having this along so I'll fit in.
Well, nobody's going to be on when you get to San Francisco. You might need that, but you won't need it on the way up the 5. No one will have any safety
No one will have it on. But I feel like this sends a sort of a confusing message to the other idiots at the truck stop. Like,
oh my God! Yeah, Jake likes to go. Yeah, Are you going to go to the Starbucks? I mean, if you could please take a selfie with you wearing that shit inside the Starbucks.
I feel like this is a good look at the drive-up window. Like, do you have my order? Is my order ready?
Yeah.
Jen says they have booze fairies in her neighborhood, and if you're lucky, you get a prize on your porch. That is a great neighborhood. We don't have any booze fairies in our neighborhood. I mean, I'd love a donut fairy. I think that would be great.
I don't think I'd be eating some donut that someone just left in the... Well, I don't like donuts, but that someone left in the letterbox.
That reminds me of one of my friend John's favorite quotes from The Simpsons is Homer's not feeling that good, and he's feeling ill, and he says to whoever he's talking to, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that dehydrated gravy packet I found in the parking lot. Maybe. Maybe, yeah. So I think now that you break it down, maybe I'm not going to wear the hat. Yes, Clinton.
You're going to ask someone, then I'm going to say something.
Yeah, well, I want to say to Clinton, yes, I need to email you, Clinton, because maybe we can work out a T-shirt plan, and I can do a pickup and buy you coffee or something. That would be awesome.
He says you're going to look great at the Anderson's pea soup store. Scott does.
All you can eat pea soup. I used to have a joke about that place.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think I'm going to be going through Soldang.
Mixed
I guess no. There's another one on
the Bay Area tends to be age-related. Yes, I think if you're older, you're more concerned about your age, Ed, and taking care of yourself and the young people. Scott Smith, I would like to give you a personal shout-out for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, you're going to read something? Are you going to ask me a question?
Scott's also asking if a business requires masks, would they let me on a technicality? I've seen a lot of people try and pull this look off without the face shield.
But it shows a level of commitment if you've got a face shield as well as a mask.
I've definitely seen people in a place of business like this.
Oh, all the
with
time.
With their nose out.
All the time. Yeah, it's like, nose out. It's like, keys, pants off, dance. What is it? What do you do, keys? It's Monday, pants off.
Pants off, dance off. No, it's every day.
But I don't
He's
see,
every day.
Yeah. Yes, he's always got his pants off.
If you got a tattoo, what would you get and where would you put it? Well, this is a conversation we've had before.
We have had before, because we were so into each other when we first met, and we knew that we were going to be committing.
The bloom is off that rose, isn't it?
No, it's not that.
What about this?
We're pretty committed.
What about this?
Yeah, well, when I say, let me get a tattoo of that.
Right above your belly button.
No, that would have to be, that would have to be.
How about tramp stamp?
No, sorry. I mean, no.
Okay. All right.
You're like it's like a weird. It's sort of like a weird platypus. It's like you're like a duckbill platypus, but all working in the wrong direction. Well, I was going to get a J tattooed when we were courting. We used to draw on bar napkins. What we'd get tattooed. And then then we got married, and that was a big commitment. But I have not committed to a tattoo yet, even one of this lovely
I haven't
creature
committed to a tattoo
sitting here beside me with his PPE on. It's really, it just doesn't look like.
Is it growing on you?
Well, I love it. I mean,
I feel like this is the more cavalier.
Silly.
I'm going to leave it hang off your side, but this is the more cavalier. This is the one that I do like this one a lot. Yeah.
Nah,
that's pretty good.
That doesn't look nearly as good as when you've got the chin of aliens.
Well,
You've got a beard of aliens, and then
I can reverse this and go
purple.
Go down here and. How do you like that? So it's like a
it's just going from strength to strength today.
Look, I'm not afraid. Whatever it takes to get a laugh. That's kind of always been my motto.
I know.
So,
but now you've got a weird thing where you've got to move you've got a neck guard on, but it's not.
It bump as you turn sideways. It kind of bumps off your chest and restricts your movement a little bit.
It's I have to say the face shield, and then it's got this safety level or package or whatever on it. Okay. All right. Okay, got it. Yeah, when you take that off, you'll have a better view of yourself in the mirror. But so far, really great. So,
Joan's suggesting a mask tattoo on your face. I don't know about that.
But when you opened your mouth, it would be obvious. I saw a really cute one the other day. I saw a dad and a son, both with the puppy one on, with the tongue hanging out and the little puppy nose and everything. And I said to the dad, nice masks, and he didn't. I mean, if that was me and I was with my, son, and someone said nice masks, I'd be, slightly more.
I like Ouija's tattoo idea. It's a tattoo on his ass that says, "How's my driving?" I had an idea to get one right here on my chest that looks like a name tag that just says "My name is," but then not tattoo my name on there. Be able to write it on with a Sharpie. So that's. And I've had people offer to pay for that tattoo. Also, this is not.
So
good.
Betsy is saying that if you get a tattoo that you can't see, then you're just branded. So I've got a story about being branded. I haven't been branded, but I went down to New Zealand.
I was going to ask if you could tell the branding story today.
To shoot a pilot in Queenstown, which is the adventure capital of New Zealand, and it was hilarious because I was playing an ex-stunt woman who now lives down in New Zealand and did search and rescue. So, going out of helicopters and rescuing people on the sides of mountains and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, the first night we got there, we knew that there was a branding going on at the local bar.
And Tuesday night's branding night.
Yeah, Tuesday night's branding night. And the thing is, you walk in and you can smell it. You can smell the smell of burning flesh. And then I just walked right up to this, the first person I could see, and I said, "Hey, have we missed the branding? And who was it?" And I can really smell it at this point, and he tells me it's him. I'm talking to the guy who got branded, and the reason why the smell is so acrid and in my nostrils is he's right in front of me and it's right on his chest. It's pretty new.
What did he get? What was branded on there?
Was stupid, like a T. Then you really look like a cow that's been branded.
What was his name? Tom?
It's really quite a long time ago, and I can't remember exactly what it was. But these guys, and I know there are places in America too where people just do the craziest stuff. And there was another guy who was having hooks put through the skin right under here in front of his knees. I can show. They can see. So there on his knees, and they were going to be hanging him up by the hooks.
It was a big Tuesday night, and
it wasn't.
Where was it, in Wellington or
no, Queenstown, darling? You're not even paying attention.
Well, I know you're busy over there. Thinking about a lot of things.
Oh, you're going to do the fart machine. You've got to.
Yeah, the first one is always just one of those little popcorny ones.
Yeah, it's a kid. It's a kid fart, and then we go for granddad.
Maybe there were.
Oh, and guess what? The thing I had never heard the dry popcorn fart. The first time ever in my whole life yesterday when you said it on the show, and then I was talking with Skylar. My friend Skylar, who's been on the show and had an interaction with you, Ramon, I think, and then she was telling me about
when you say she's been on the show, she's been on the show like all of our people have been on the show.
Anyway, and then she said dry as a popcorn fart, and I said, okay, this is a bit weird, Skylar, because this is the first day in my whole life I've ever heard dry as a popcorn fart, and I've heard it twice in the one day. I mean, what do you think, guys? Coincidence?
I don't know if that's a coincidence or fate or kismet, or you're in some kind of a science fiction movie where
serendipity.
Your personal matrix is breaking down, and soon you're going to realize that your true identity is not
really I'm just
Belinda,
a popcorn
Jerry,
fart.
Nancy, Dream,
Butterdick.
But in fact, you're a super secret agent. Would you like another question, or would you like a bit of snark, or what do you think?
Well, let me ask you a question. Don't look at it. Just pull one out at random, give it to me, and I'll ask you. Okay? How about that?
All right. Question time.
Okay. What fashion?
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Really ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. What fashion trend you followed was very cool then, but now looks ridiculous?
Well, it's probably safe to say that all of the fashion trends that you had, I mean, all the clothes that you thought were cool go through a period of not being cool. But then that's also in the eye of the beholder. If you look at the stuff that Brad Pitt is wearing in Fight Club, it's like he's going for it in the weirdest, it's about non-consumerism. And for a while I was kind of I bought these crazy leather jackets and furry shirts and whatnot, because it was like I like the I don't care so much that it almost seems like I care again fashion look. Mm-hmm. So I feel like there's no such thing as fashion that's now regrettable or out of style.
What about your 80s hairdos?
That's all in your mind. What
about your 80s hairdos?
I think any of those would be great now, except I've already done those, so it would be weird to go back to them.
Yeah, I could not. The 80s hairdos that I had were pretty terrible. There was a lot of teasing of the bangs, there was some, I did have one really fantastic hairdo where I had all my hair was teased up. It was very sort of, flock of seagulls. And
Ramona's saying the parachute pants with all the zippers, but I would, I think
now if you wore those would be considered hip now. I'd throw a pair of those on.
Well, those crazy 90s jeans that were all faded out and ripped and, where your pockets are hanging out and all that, those are back in. That's back on again now.
Was that 90s?
Yeah.
I don't think that was 90s.
I'm afraid it was.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I wore a lot of, worst fashion thing. I had a hot pink jumpsuit with a Chinese collar with black piping and little black buttons and a big black thick squishy black belt that I wore in the 80s, and I thought I was the bee's knees in that thing.
Well, right, and everything comes back around.
Should have kept all that shit.
Scott's talking about mullets are coming back. Except
Oh,
when
mullets
it comes,
are totally back.
when
yes.
it comes back slightly different. So,
Yeah,
and who wants to be wearing the pants that you wore the last time it was fashionable? You want to release those pants into the wild so they can be reacquired by some new hipster who's getting to experience them for the first time, and then you want to have somebody else's either reacquired. I this whole idea that you're saving it, you're going to wear it the next time it comes around, that's just going to bum you out.
The mullet hairdos that are around now are pretty great.
Well,
They're
you've got
pretty
the
great.
shag, the
Yeah, I've got
kind
a
of the
shag.
power shag, which
Yeah,
is
I've got a shag.
that's
It's
a
been
haircut
great
from the past.
haircut for the Varinus, I have to say, because you can do whatever, and you can make it look a little more corporate when you give it a side.
I've got the
part
funny
and-
shaved down faux hawk Viking sideways. This haircut was very popular over in the Nordic countries when we were there.
Right. Yeah,
a year and a
5
half
years ago.
and now they're popular. Not 5 years.
3 years ago.
Good God, Jerry, can
Yeah.
you not accept the fact that I know what I'm doing? Do I have to put the face shield and the mask back on to
me
really
to take
show
you
you
seriously?
who you're dealing
Well,
with?
you probably do, because I need a fashion statement that shows me
I
that
just
I've
don't
made
think
a really good choice.
You understand the quality of the decision that you made
Let's do the purple one this time. Let's go
18
purple.
years ago. Oh yeah, you could reverse it to the other
you can
side.
reverse
That's
it.
the
I think the
beauty of this
purple's quite
mask.
nice.
Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
nice. It's regal. It's regal, and it also sort of clash matches with the trim on this thing. You know, the blue and purple. A lot of people have do's and don'ts with colors, but I don't.
I do.
Would I
Not right
consider
now. I
doing
have
a
no
short
don'ts right now.
10-minute stand-up at an upcoming briefing? Dave, I don't think I'm going to do stand-up in here. I would consider doing a thing where I had prepared something, a monologue, and I blasted it out, or sort of something like that with Belinda.
But in an upcoming briefing, I don't think he's talking about you doing it from here.
I think, yeah, this show is called The Daily Briefing, and I think that's what he means.
Oh, I see. Right,
I think that's
okay.
what he means. I could be wrong. Betsy says she colored her hair purple today.
I want to
think that's
know,
great.
yeah, this kind of purple or lighter purple? Did you go Jake's new beard purple? Yeah.
Oh, that's itchy.
Yeah, I was actually going to do that, and then I was going to stick a finger right up your nose. But then I thought, I don't know if you guys could handle what would happen if I did I don't know if I could handle it. Jake's been pretty touchy. He's a bit like what's a touchy animal? What do you say? Touchy, like a something or other? Like a bear.
I don't know.
Been like a bit like
yeah,
a bear.
a bit like a bear. Well, I've been a bit grumpy the past few days. How about a
yeah.
bit of snark?
Yeah, put some snark on your grump.
Yeah, put butter dick. Oh, lie. A bit of snark on your grump.
Yeah, put a bit of snark on your
Okay,
grump.
what would you
Come on.
like snark about?
Okay, give us some topics. What do we-
Television.
Yes, television.
Politics.
Politics.
Money in the economy. Work. Children. Relationships.
Politics.
Okay. Little snark on politics, and that is going to be on page 65 of the snark book. Mm-hmm. As I feel free to not do anything while I'm trying to find the page.
Yeah, no, sorry. I just I had to muffle and snuffle and hide. I had to obfuscate my yawn.
Well, Mort Saul says if you can't beat them, or if you can't join them, beat them. Sorry, I messed that one up, Mort.
Yeah. It kind of sucks how we. It's kind of shitty how we pay politicians to tell us to go fuck ourselves. We've got that as a bumper.
Well,
as a bumper sticker.
George
A
Carlin
magnet
said. George
on
Carlin
our
says
fridge.
if you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten.
Yes,
That's pretty good, George.
Yeah.
You didn't like that one.
I did. I liked it. I just was busy saying the magnet. I was saying the magnet off the fridge. And the other one is, has anyone tried unplugging the country and plugging it back in again?
Yeah, that's a bit of fridge magnet snark. Which wasn't the topic, but fridge magnet snark is
I
also
just know,
good.
yes. And Jen, you like this one. So I got one from Santa in my stocking this year, magnet to go on the fridge that says, muttering what the F-U-C-K to myself several times a day is a vital part of my brand.
I don't understand how this is in politics as snark, but I do like this one. Eagles may soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines.
Who said that?
Well, that was David Brent in The Office. Is that's the character's name, I think, not the actor's name.
Right. Was that the Ricky Gervais's name? David Brent?
No, I don't think so. I think this is from the American Office.
Oh, I didn't watch the American Office.
But
I
I could
watched
be wrong about
the
that.
English Office, and quite keen on Ricky Gervais is a funny man.
Yeah.
I watched an old Bill Maher last night. It must have been when not that long after it was a while after the 2016 election. Anyway, it was pretty funny. Number 17 and number 18 they're called, and they're on YouTube, and they're quite funny. I mean, he's not happy
Who?
with the president, Bill Maher.
Yeah, no, it's clear that he hasn't been happy with the president for some time now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But oh,
That was really sort of explosive-y. That was like an
That was
18-year-old boy's fart.
that was a kind of a combination. Yeah,
I think
that might have been with prize.
No.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's try one more.
No, I think we have to be careful about where it can really devolve.
Well, it can devolve. I did get a nice.
That's a bit like my poor grandmother's farts.
I did get a nice email.
Yeah.
with a
fart.
funny fart sign. I'll have to. But that's for tomorrow. I think it was Laura who sent that.
Wow, what a thing to have a nice email with a funny fart in it.
A funny fart joke. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
people. This is the show. It's all givers here. That's why we're here. We're givers.
Yeah.
We're not takers. We're helpers. We're trying to help each other, and we're trying to enjoy our lives. So tomorrow is going to be Friday happy. This has been a tough week, so I'm really looking forward to happy hour tomorrow, happy half hour tomorrow. And then I've got a corporate gig, not next week, but the week after, as I mentioned, in the Bay Area. So I'm trying to figure out how. I don't think you're going to be able to come along, you said, right? Because we can't find someone for Fanula to be with. So
yeah, she's not old enough to be here by herself, and then it's a bit tricky.
we may do a Zoom.
If we
You
can
and
do
I
a Zoom
Zoom and then
mashup,
Zoom onto the Facebook Live. So we may try and do that. And if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Periscope, then those shows might not be available. But if you're watching on Facebook, we'd still be able to do it live.
and then would you like me to be out in the office when we do it so that you have the same background? Would that make you guys feel good? I'm giving them the option.
Yeah, that might be tricky for you.
To have my phone on that thing? I don't think so. That's a tripod, Jerry.
Oh, you're going to Zoom. You're going to Zoom. Well, I'm taking that with me because it holds the phone and the camera and the lights. So I would take that with me.
Oh, right.
It's for doing.
Oh, I could find something to lean it on. Come on. Us Kiwis are known for our
We all
ingenuity.
need-
That's what we're known for.
We all
New Zealanders.
we all need someone to lean on, Butter Dick.
Oh, Jake. If you call me that, I'm just going to
I'm
call
not
you
calling
Jake.
you Butter Dick. I'm
No.
just saying it's.
Yeah, I know, but it's
this
I'm
is-
not,
let's-
I mean, it was
let's
funny.
Let's
it was
get
funny
rid of
once
all
or
the.
twice.
Let's get rid of all the. Well,
But
believe me,
now-
I'm still getting texts about it.
Yeah, no, I know, and Sue loves it. She loves Nancy Butter Dick. She fell
I'm
off
just
the
gonna
sofa.
take off all the
She loved it so
artifice.
much she fell off a sofa and gave Phil the dog a fright.
I'm just going to
So
be myself
that's
right now.
Oh well, shall I put that? No, I don't want to put
No,
a shield
please
on.
don't. It's
No.
almost the end of the show.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go for a Mike Doyle surf club just to remember the surf school. Just to remember the good old days. I bought this hat to wear surfing.
When we were down in
when we were-
Mexico.
Yeah, we were
Cabo.
down in Mexico. But the problem for me is that it's when it gets, I couldn't keep it on. I couldn't surf
Well,
with
it
a hat
sits down
on.
on your. It's nice though because it feels like this front part is made of. See, it's the Mike Doyle Surf School. I highly recommend the Cabo Surf Hotel is where we went, and they had the surf school is right out in front. If you like surfing, and even if you don't, it's just a fun place that's not too pricey and it's not too trendy, but
But it can be too crowded for
it can be a bit
surfing. So you
crowded.
wanted when you call the hotel, you want to. I had that hat on.
I know.
So when you call the hotel, you want to ask them when the least busy times are. Don't go at spring break. Don't go at Thanksgiving. And you want to go Monday through Thursday. You want to be not there on the weekend. And it's old man surf.
But you can't even leave the country now during Varinus. I don't know. Maybe Mexico is letting us in.
Americans can
I
leave.
think Mexico might have said like no Americans right now,
Yeah.
which is sort of funny that we're the ones building the wall.
I know, hilarious. I think there are countries that you can still go to if you have a flight. I called immigration in New Zealand today, and they said that you could still come even from America. So if you're a New
that's nice.
Zealander, they've had 26,000 New Zealanders go home. They're just like, we're going to where there's no corona.
Well, it's a nice
virus.
place to go. I'm surprised that New Zealanders leave New Zealand, but it's a beautiful.
You're quite
place.
lucky that one of them did. Yeah.
God,
yeah.
way to turn it around on me. Yeah, I thought I was giving you a compliment, and you're like, well, you're lucky one of them did. Yeah, you're right. Imagine who I'd be married to if it wasn't for you.
I know, if I hadn't left, who would you be married to?
Maybe Jen.
Nancy Butterdick.
Nancy Butterdick.
Yeah, that's who you'd be married
Dawn's
to.
Dawn's got a good one today. I'm about to do the Seize the Day and wrap up the show, but I feel like Dawn today. This shout out is from Dawn Robinson.
Nice, Dawn.
Yes. If at first you don't succeed, just keep on sucking till you do succeed. Dawn,
Yeah.
you nailed it.
Yeah, sucking.
Dawn Robinson,
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah.
July 9th,
Yeah.
2020. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you all for watching. Oh, wait, what?
It's letting us know that Mexico is pretty COVID hot right now, too.
Flavia's asking if I have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Are you asking me that? To go, I mean, when I go, I don't know.
You talk about when he goes to San Francisco
It's
or
gonna
when he
be
comes back from San Francisco.
socially distanced.
Yeah. If you do anything naughty when you're in San Francisco, you really owe it to me and the kids to tell us.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a Thai massage with a happy ending. Is that okay? No, I'm not going to do anything naughty. I'm going to do something naughty. I'm going to order room service. That's what I'm going to do that's naughty. What do you mean? What's that about? Am I supposed to, should I just fast for the whole time? I'm going to take all my water from our faucet here.
No, of course I wasn't saying that. I just did an intake of breath. It was for
All
comic effect.
Well, look, where's the marriage at right now?
Pretty good. Better than last night. Oh,
No, we had a
man.
tough one last night.
Yeah, we had a tough one last night. We were grumps on grumps.
I got my feelings hurt because
Tell them how you got your feelings
I got my
hurt.
feelings hurt because I'd vacuumed the whole house, and then Belinda said she vacuumed our daughter's room, and I said, "Oh, that's nice of you." She said, "Why didn't you do it?" And I was like, "What the hell?" I got my feelings really. I was so mad. I almost got out of bed.
So did I. I almost went to sleep up there. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be safe. That guy is. You were like a,
I was mad. I
you
had
were
my
like
feelings hurt.
Okay, what is it? Is it a bear that's like what's it? There's some animal that when
Badger.
a honey badger.
Well, I think
badger.
all badgers are a bit nasty.
Just as mad as a badger. No, I thought that I might be getting, sort of like a kick out of the bed in the middle of the night, right when I'd sort of, thought it was safe to go to sleep, that Jake would just be so mad he just shoved me right out of the bed. So we both were thinking about sleeping elsewhere. We ended up not doing that. And then I did apologize today. I mean, I didn't mean to criticize you. It was lovely that you vacuum cleaned the whole house.
Jen never gets credit for a great partial job. Yeah, Jen, thanks. Welcome. Yeah. Good one, Butterdick.
Well, poor Fanula was going for a run and she said, "Mum, if I pick up everything off my floor and tidy it up and dust it, would you vacuum the floor of my bed?"
If she had asked me like that, I would have done it. I had to ask her to move from one part of the kitchen to another part so I could vacuum, and she begrudgingly did it. I had to pick up her clothes out of the hallway in order to vacuum the hallway, so I wasn't going into her room. But if she'd asked me like that, I would have done it.
Who's the Butterdick?
Well, it's not me. That's for Shizzy. All right, today's...
we'll let you guys, decide on that one, okay?
Today's Seize the Day is not from the book Seize the Day. This is one that I got off the Instagram memes. It's from Mark Twain. Today's Seize the Day is from Mark Twain.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know why the fact that you got it written on a notepad is making me laugh. I don't know why that is, Jerry. Sorry.
I don't know either. Of all the things I could have written it on, a napkin, one of your old pair of underwear, but I wrote it on a notepad.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha!
It's so unorthodox.
The human race.
I think
Could you shut up and let me read the Seize the Day?
Ha 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 ha! You just stole that from me. All right, go.
Yeah, I did. You're an influencer. Congratulations.
And here I am.
Today's.
I think we better go to the beach for a swim.
You're high on your own supply right now.
We better go to the beach for a swim.
All right, let me finish the show and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, all right.
Mark Twain. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Butterdick.
Yeah. Mark Twain. That's where we got
Yeah.
Benedict from, everybody. Just
No,
so
the
you know.
human race has one really effective weapon, and that's laughter. So don't forget. I've tried to say this to Fanula, and she's pretty good at it because we do some mean jokes in the family. Today I made Fanula laugh when she was saying, she was saying, hey, did you know that marijuana is actually a slur against Latin people? And I go, well, how do you mean? And she goes, that's why they called it marijuana. You know, we call it Mary Jane. Well, marijuana, Juan is a Latin name. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she started to explain it. And I just was looked at her like, come on, I get it. And it made her laugh. And I feel like laughter is a powerful weapon and a great response. When someone is being super mean to you, a great thing to do is to laugh as if they must have been joking. And most of the time, they will take that option when your choice is either, oh, I've just made a mean joke, or nope, I'm an asshole. You know, it's very difficult when you put people in a position where they have to go, no, that wasn't a joke. I'm actually, I was doing a mean thing to you. People hardly ever do that. So you laugh right in people's faces when they're being mean to you, but not to me. Don't do it to me when I'm being mean to you.
You just like to, get your crank out. Oh, don't. That's a bit hard.
I know.
It's not a drum.
I just was
My
enjoying it.
stomach. I know. Well, okay.
Keys is asking Jen if there's a bar in Austin that has the word aloha on the wall and the O is a monkey's a-hole.
Wow.
Because Jen earlier said her husband Ron wanted her to get a tattoo of Ron on her butt. Where
Yeah, I get it. I
yeah,
get it.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. Ha.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
there you go, Jen.
Sorry, Jen.
She's the one you were sucking up to.
Yeah. I don't second that.
We'll see you all tomorrow for a happy half hour.
That tattoo choice.
All right. I love you.
I love you too. Where's the marriage at?
8.5. Kidding. 9.
Yeah, he tricks me because I go, 8.5. That sounds good.
9.
Okay, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right. Mañana.
Hats off. Pants off.
Mañana.
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 Mañana. Why doesn't it have to be
Hasta
mañana?
mañana.
Why can't it be
Hasta mañana.
womañana?
Yeah.